Ruler School is brought to you by Happy Little Hug Factory and these amazing patrons. Extra special thank you to guest lecturer patrons Brody Harris and Lance Albertson. Thank you for your support. Enjoy the video. Hey there guys, DMO73 here, bringing you the deck profile for Kenneth's Kirik Aggro list that he played this week. Huge thanks to him. This is pretty standard for a lot of what Kirik is doing right now with mono stones, but it does have some interesting tech choices that I kind of want to talk about. So obviously Kirik on his front is doing his usual dig thing. He flips over, he can burn stuff for 15. Kirik nowadays isn't actually flipping a ton as it used to be, mainly because that burn damage isn't like as super oppressive as it was before. It's more looking at trying to use that consistency engine with digging, and then like you flip Kirik to kind of seal the game. But it is still very powerful, and the fact that you can potentially draw one extra card per turn, especially with the fact that he's playing a lot more. The ones that he's playing of the battle arts are, I think, really good at this point. So we've got 4 Magic Stone of the Hermit. This is the one that we can give a Dragon Swiftness, primarily used for Ultra Dragon, 2 Fire Magic Stones, and then 4 Dragon Ore to help replenish your strength counters without having to worry about tapping your Kirik to do so. Going into the main deck, 4 Piale Ellie, pretty standard, 2 Ultra Dragon Shooting Star. Now, this is an interesting choice. Time Spinning Witch can potentially actually struggle against this card a lot, and it does, when played, kill, if you can't answer it, it kills a Mosasaurus on enter, so it can be pretty devastating. The problem becomes that a lot of the Time Spinning Witch players are playing green anyway, and especially in their sideboards, they're playing things like Arrow Trap or Scarlet's Agony, which gets around Ultra Dragons, kind of stopping here. But it is a strong card, and again, you can give it Swiftness by banishing that Magic Stone of the Hermit. 4 Piggy the Great Hero Pig, pretty standard. 4 Howell Pig, pretty standard. 2 Power Spike, because he wanted to get that extra kind of reach of 1200 damage. So like if I can't quite close it out, I'll have this non-fair or spellable 12 damage to kind of close it. 4 Heaven Sundering Dragon Palm. 4 High Speed, to be able to get very swift very fast. 2 Freyla, Servant Demon of Fire. Another way to get swiftness damage in is kind of also not having to worry about having to have Piggy to be able to give other things swiftness. 2 Fiery Land of Fire Ambition Kunlun. I think this card might be a little bit too expensive right now in this format, but giving a permanent +3 to all your guys is pretty awesome. It can make Piale Ellie's 2-drop 12/12s, which is a lot of damage. Not even better. Yeah, so yeah, 2-drop 12/12s, which is awesome. 4 Pathway Part. It bounces any Resonator for 1 will. Can't really argue there. 3 Howell Pig Squadron. 4 Grounds Under Supremacy, and maining 1 Cross Counter, just so he has kind of an answer in the main deck to be able to potentially deal with Ayu. So that is it. That is what the list is. Let me know what your personal tweaks would be to Kirik or what you think about it. And then, as always, huge thanks to Kenneth for playing the list and letting me put it here on the channel. And until next time, this is DMO73 signing off.